And the stuff you said about KD, I hope he come for your ass next after what you've been saying this season, Chilltown.
In the words of Ticket, I want all the smoke. How about that?
How about that, KD? Hey, KD, we know you listening. That's ESPN Chilltown talking.
How about that?
It's ESPN Chilltown who's running his mouth after you've been balling, and he don't want to give you props. That's how these dudes get down, right?
Let me make sure I'm understanding this, because you just walked into the party, basically drunk. You that dude that's stumbling drunk into the party. You just tripping over the threshold, talking about your mother. That's what you doing. You just walked into the party. So you didn't hear a word that we talked about earlier today when I was talking about how good Kevin Durant has been, and not only how good he's been. I ain't done. Be the hell quiet and listen. I ain't done. So like I was saying, you didn't hear what I talked about with him about this season, how good he's been, and not only how good he's been this year. Why I'm not impressed? Because this is who KD has been for the last 15 years. KD has always been nice. He's just on the other side of who he used to be. The skill set is still there. He's still that dude. The question is how much longer is he going to be that dude? And why did he come to Brooklyn? He came to Brooklyn to get with Kyrie Irving to win the NBA championship. All this other stuff that he's doing, I'm not impressed with it. And the reason why I'm not impressed with it is because he's always been this dude. He's always been fire. His game has always been nice. So it's nothing new that he's doing. So make sure, Ticket, when you walk in the door, go get some coffee and sober up.
I'm here to gloat for a little bit. The Nets haven't been making me gloat recently, as all you guys know.
Dell, you're not allowed.
Give it up. Give it up. Give it up, then, Dell.
He's not allowed. He's not allowed.
Give the gloat. Continue with the gloating. Continue with the gloating, please.
He's not allowed.
But I'm not allowed because
you're not allowed to gloat because you said the regular season don't matter. It's all about the playoffs.
I said that last show, so I'll say it again. But for the masses of what goes on in this landscape of players' choice of everything, for me, regular season don't matter. But for every other box on this panel, it does. So for you guys' sake, let me gloat for the Brooklyn Nets and Kevin Durant, presumably right now top 2 or 3 in the MVP race. We would say no.
Yes. He should be.
Oh, okay, thank you. So for that, another thing before Ticket left, I want to talk. I don't know if LeBron James continue playing is helping how you guys critique him as the GOAT, if this is helping him in his GOAT debates.
It ain't doing nothing for him. I'm telling you right now, these years ain't doing not a thing for LeBron.
I don't think
it ain't doing nothing.
And hold on, I'm going to tell you why I think it's hurting him. Honestly speaking, other than AD getting hurt, we could look at the roster and do all this stuff. LeBron James with that Laker team, I don't give a damn what no one say. Should with that roster should still be in the playoff race, and even if it's an 8th seed, they should still make the playoffs.
Why?
What place is Sacramento in?
I think 5th or
6th.
Yeah,
I'm in the 6th seed.
Anybody on this panel, I'll give you guys, other than Bobby, 2 tries to name me like 4 of their players.
Kevin
Aaron Fox.
Yes,
that's easy. That's not that hard.
We know who's
yeah, come on. That's not that hard. Come on.
But yeah, they don't have the talent that the Lakers have.
No, they don't. I think they have more talent. They have more talent than the Lakers.
Marz, what are you talking about?
The top heavy talent, LeBron and AD. That's what I'm saying.
They do not have more talent than the Los Angeles Lakers. As great as you guys think LeBron James,
y'all hating on DeMontis.
Hold on. As great as y'all think LeBron James is, which he is that great, for an 8th seed, he has to figure that out. He has to. I'm sorry, coaching, whatever. An 8th seed, he has to. Just like Brooklyn Nets last year, when KD went out, when he came back, there was an 11th seed. He got them back into the playing game. LeBron James has to figure that out to make the playoffs. I don't know how this is not. Don't say 20.
Wait, Dale, there were 6 other teams you could have chose from. Why you pick on us?
Well, hold on.
Bobby, I'm sorry.
We nasty, bro.
No, you're right and you're wrong, Del.
LeBron James still leading the team, but then bring up year 20 when he's for the last 10 games been averaging 30.
You're right and you're wrong, because I believe the Lakers, if you look at the names, are a more talented team. But if you look at Sacramento's makeup of their roster, it's a better, more balanced roster. So you could argue who's more talented. But if you look at what Sacramento has, Sacramento's a more like that roster is better equipped to win games, right?
Okay,
the Lakers are very top heavy.
It's better in December, but we weren't saying that in 2 months ago.
I was saying that before the season began, that I thought that the roster itself, the Kings roster, was good enough to be in the play-in. And I was going back and forth between the Lakers and the Kings before the season began. I was saying that. I believed in the Kings being maybe not as good as they are right now, but certainly good enough to make the play.
We know how great Braun is. As great as Braun, bro, I'm sorry. Braun has to get that team into the play-in.
But see, this is what we were talking about earlier. Why do y'all think that it's just one player's responsibility to make an entire team good?
That's exactly what you're saying, though, Dell. Dell, do you know that the Lakers on Christmas Day gave up 30 points? They got outscored. Hold on, I'm not done. They got outscored. They got outscored in the third quarter. Like 30.
Based on both what y'all saying with this one player thing, who do y'all say get swept? The Brooklyn Nets or KD?
I say KD because that's what you said. I will again. I'll say it again. The only reason why I give KD slander is because people like you, I knew before the series started, they were not going to win. I do not hold players to these unrealistic expectations. That was the whole purpose of the conversation.
I called that sweep. You guys wrong.
So
Marz also said they were going to lose.
So did KD.
I did say that.
How many people outside of Brooklyn? How many people outside of Brooklyn had Brooklyn beat? How many people outside of Brooklyn?
How many y'all say KD got swept instead of saying Brooklyn Nets getting swept?
I'm telling you, the reason why I say that is because of people like you. If people
what does
like
that
you
mean?
I'm going to explain you. Because people like you believe that KD is just so good that he's going to elevate the team like that, then you are now placing the expectations on what he can do. If you didn't say that, I would just say the Brooklyn Nets are going to lose, and I would proceed to list off the things that I believe that team is lacking, such as defense, continuity, coaching. Those are all things that I said last year.
I believe, like I said, just like the same way I believe in the play, I believe in LeBron James being how good he is could get that team to the play. I would say that 100%.
And I say, just for the record, I say that the Nets got swept and Kevin Durant played horribly. Even though he put up 26, 5 and 6, he shot 39% from the field, 33% from three, and had 5 turnovers per game. So the Nets got swept and he played shit. Or
I don't like to make it.
Or Boston played great defense. You could pick whatever. But
I don't like to make it about KD unless
play up to his caliber. That's what
I don't make it about KD unless we're talking about KD.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. Unless it's something like this, typically I'll say the Celtics swept them. I'm not trying to talk about KD unless I'm in my bag.
So it's weird I hear that the Celtics swept Brooklyn Nets, or people just say he just lost 4-0. He this, he that. That is what I hear more times than none. And
actually,
if we're talking about a player,
actually I say Al Horford swept KD.
That's perfect. For Al Horford, whatever realistic you want us to put on LeBron
Marcus
James
Smart
or not,
swept
the
KD.
put in is we are on the Lakers and we all consistently talk about the Lakers because of LeBron James.
Right. That's the only reason why they was on. That's the only reason why they was on Christmas Day, because LeBron James. That team does not need to be on TV. They don't.
Well, it's
hold on. They're
the Lakers, though. They are the Lakers.
They are the Lakers.
And the Knicks and the Lakers.
I'm not mistaken.
We're gonna get
before LeBron James got on that roster. Before LeBron James got on that roster in the 18-19 season, and Kobe Bryant retired, the Los Angeles Lakers was not playing on Christmas. And you know why they wasn't playing on Christmas?
LeBron getting there and Kobe retiring.
2 seasons.
And were they in
3 seasons? I'm sorry, 3 seasons.
And who was on that team?
On which team?
On the Lakers.
Trash. That's what was on that.
It was garbage.
Right.
Which is my point, Tone. The reason why they're on TV is because of James. It ain't because of the Lakers.
Now, I wanna correct it because that is incorrect. December 25th, 2016, they played on Christmas against the Clippers.
If I'm not mistaken,
that was a team that had Luol Deng, D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle. So even after Kobe, they still played on Christmas.
Because that was the one. I appreciate you looking that up.
How about the 17-18 season? Did they play on Christmas?
17-18?
Yes, that would be the. You said it's 16. That's 16-17. The 17-18 season. Did they play on Christmas?
They played on Christmas again. They played the Wolves.
Wow.
Thanks, Lo.
But the Knicks play on Christmas every year, and they ain't got nobody.
I don't know why the Knicks is on.
Their market's gonna get them games for sure.
Dub, clip that and put it on TikTok and say Lo owns OG.
I was wrong. I was wrong right there, no doubt. I was wrong.
I was making the point. You just gave the stats.
Yeah,
Thanks,
facts.
I was wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Long
Lakers-
story short, the only reason why we speak that way is because people like you, Dale, y'all speak the way that y'all speak on these players. If you don't speak that way, trust me. And every single time we had the conversation, when I said
consistent in it, I believe in the player that I believe in Kevin Durant that much that he could have won that series playing good basketball. And every game, I believe they had a chance to win, and they lost because of him every single game. To me,
okay. So that's fine. But when I'm saying is
all the continuity, all this stuff,
right?
First game 1, them losing at the buzzer. KD. Game 2. They had a chance to win in Boston. 1, if you go watch the game again, you watch that game, you're going to be like, what the hell?
I think they were up in the fourth quarter.
Of course, it's 4-0.
Yeah, they were good games.
Going into the fourth, they're up like 11 points. Game 1, they lost at the buzzer on a bad defensive. Game 2, KD shots like 2 for 11 in the fourth. Of course, it's a team concept. I think he's that great. You got to close that game. And of course, every game in Brooklyn, I think you could have played better to win. So you could be right in continuity and team and all that stuff. If Kevin Durant plays 35% better, Brooklyn Nets wins that series.
Yeah, but Del, you're being fair. The issue is the other KD fans who say the Nets are going to win because of KD.
I don't care what the other KD fans is saying. That's
but what they're doing is they're saying KD could have won. They're saying KD could have won single-handedly, and then when he lost, they're using all the reasons Lowe had for them losing as the reasons.
Oh, no.
And I think, Del, you have to realize we're not responding to you, Del. We're responding to guys who say
that's what we're
KD
saying,
this, KD that.
Right. That's where it's coming
We
from.
have to respond by saying, well, KD.
Yeah, that's the only reason why it's coming from the fact that there are people who are saying that they were going to win because of KD. That's it. They didn't give any other after all of the things in which I would explain defense continuity, coaching, et cetera, people would still say, but KD's on the roster or Kyrie's on the roster, and that's the reason why they're going to win. So when they then lose, my response to those people will be about why KD and Kyrie aren't as great as you are making them out to be. That still does not that doesn't absolve all the other factors that happen. That's all I'm saying. So that's the reason why we had these conversations. That's the only reason why we had them that way.
Playing 35% better is high key impossible. Like,
it's impossible. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like playing that much better. Like KD, I don't think KD played. I don't think he played terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
he played.
No, he was bad. He was bad in that series.
But I think it was like the refs letting the
refs.
No, we're not doing that. Let him get off.
Relax, Lo. You be bugging the fuck out. I was saying the refs let the Celtics, play physical, which I liked, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think the Nets expected them to be able to play that physical of a style of play. So I do think that typically KD probably would have played a little better, but I don't think KD just played terrible, you know what I'm saying? But to play 35% better than he played is crazy.
Two things, Bob. The first thing is the referee. You can make that logic in one game. 4 games, that logic doesn't work.
Right. Because you got to switch up.
At some point, you have to. At some point, you have to adjust to that.
Physicality.
At some point, you have to adjust to that.
Is KD capable of adjusting to that level of physicality from Marcus Smart?
Yes.
Grant Williams and
Yes.
Al Horford.
He played against Tony Allen, and I think Tony Allen is
Drew Holiday.
He began his career in a more physical era than it is right
now. Physical area. A physical era. I'm talking about one series. Grant Williams was hitting KD hard. Like I like physical basketball, and even I was like, damn, like y'all fucking
with the Celtics last year. What they did, and I noticed it. They had 5 PJ Tuckers instead of the Bucks having 1. Only PJ Tucker was that physical with KD the year prior. Yeah. Last year, KD coming off the screens, elbow. I spoke to KD after the Bucks series. He said, PJ beat me the F up, poked me in the eye. All last series, everyone was doing that. Every single coming off of screens was doing that. Everyone.
But you also agree that that's not the first time he's ever seen.
That's my point. That's why I was going with that.
He had different help to navigate him getting a different shot or a different scheme where y'all bring up the continuity and all this stuff. But for me personally, no. You that good to me, you figure that shit out and you get a win. That's how I
don't. Okay, maybe we just view it differently because I just think.
I love that physical play. I'm not caping for KD. I'm just saying, you know, I don't think he was playing necessarily terrible. I just think it was too physical, and I mean he needed a little more help.
He played bad.
He played bad. He played bad. He played bad, but
he played bad.
It's Kevin Durant. So.
It's not even about missing shots. You know what I'm saying? He played bad. It's not even about missing shots, like, because he's gonna miss his shots. He could have went 3 for 21, and we could have been like, oh, he's not getting costly turnover. It's been some dribble where it was like he just played bad. He played bad basketball.